We have about 8 that come and go, but
Where are they? There
you
they are.
usually see about 4 at a time. But
Yeah,
every once in a while you'll see all of them out there fighting. It's just hilarious. I'm right now going through, I fill up the hummingbird feeder twice a day. That's how much they're eating.
Bunches of hummingbirds. It sounds just crazy up there on the porch. I'm going to stand beside them. They're so tame. Pretty much, they're not quite as tame as they were at your Uncle Paul's house, but they're still.
No, these are a little bit leery of us, so.
It's a pretty one
But you
there.
can hear, if you sit in that chair for a little bit, I bet they'll come.
Yeah.
And if you look over here, there's one in the tree watching us. It's a male. Here it goes.
So this is actually some stuff I shot later in the day. And so, Nikki, tell me how you make the bird feeders, the bird stuff, because you don't buy that stuff, do you?
No, I don't buy it. You can buy it. It's a red hummingbird feeder, but I make my own. I do equal parts sugar to water.
50-50.
50-50. And I make sure you can either do it 2 ways. I microwave my water with the sugar and just make sure it boils, or you can put it in a tea kettle or on top of the stove, whatever way you want to boil your water. And then you mix the sugar, let it cool down for about an hour, or refrigerate it and put it in.
This is some butterfly bush I shot.
That right there is the mock hummingbird. It's a mock. It's an insect that pretends it's either a bumblebee or a hummingbird.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
So you know more about these things than I do. This is some butterflies. I just shot this while I was out there. This was shot a different time. We came back at the end here to Nikki and I sitting on the porch again looking at them. But
this is our butterfly bush.
Yeah.
It grows rapidly. It's beautiful. And this is a female. That's a female right there.
Yeah.
Hummingbird.
But you use 50-50 water and you boil it, and then the sugar doesn't separate again, does it?
You have to, it's hard. You have to mix it if you're going to leave the sugar in while you're boiling the water. Either way, just make sure the water or the sugar is completely incorporated into the boiled water.
And then you refrigerate it after that.
Yes, I keep it refrigerated. Now, the hummingbird feeders themselves, I wash them once a week. Because they get mold in them really easy. Plus, they get really dirty, like where she's putting her beak in.
Yeah.
They get really dirty. You don't want to spread any kind of infection to your hummingbirds because they can get it easy. So I put them in the top level of my dishwasher.
So we had about 8 last night fighting, kind of, not fighting. Sometimes they fight. Sometimes there's just all kinds of. That's not really good focus. But this is kind of the end of what I had here.
That hummingbird feeder there is called the Humzinger. It's a little on the expensive side, but the bees cannot get in it at all. Ants, there's a moat for the ants. So, and that's it.
Thank you, baby.